They say I sold my soul, but did I sell my soul while I was in the trends, or did I regain it through the trends? The Russian roulette, let's dance like ants in my pants. God showed me my sin in the trends, put me in his eyes. So did I redeem my own soul? Because really my sin was like selling my soul. Since I lowered my morals, I'm making musical morals, dancing with my torso. If my sin was selling my soul, then the trans was God correcting me, then giving it back to me. Anyway, if I sold my soul, Jesus regained it at Calvary. So, Akuna Matata. If anyone sells their soul, it doesn't matter because Christ purchased the soul of everyone. With his blood, with his own blood, all people have to do is him come to. It was prophesied in the beginning, right after the fall. All the prophecies from different religions had a form. That's why though though God's prophets were spread out, they were all on one accord like a comely form. He's not the norm. Jesus is the true Israel, the root from Jesse. All the blessings Israel and Moses pronounced are in him. He's able to graft us in place. He is God. Reuben sinned, so Jesus died, regaining the blessing of king, priest, prophet again. Jesus is God. The angels that impregnated the women in Genesis were what the Greeks called gods. People told it their own way to fit their way, but Abram killed all of them and gave the tithe to Melchizedek, king of Salem, not Burger King. Let's have it God's way. Angels change their form. They're the ones who from giants were born. Giants have men, have beasts, and demons. Like in the artwork of half beast, half men. I didn't sell my soul, though. I stood in the gap for my grandfather because his death had me really bothered. But everything came around full circle. My grandfather, full circle, because the thing I kept bothering my grandfather about, I had to humble myself to do it at my work's Christmas party. No Bacardi. I was raised in the church, but God set me on high, on top of every secret society's perch. It's like God humbled me through my sin in order for me to get into the trance, to take a stand for my grandfather. His legacy will live on, the entrepreneur, white collar, through his children, grandchildren, including me, the scholar. And if I sold my soul, all I would have to do is repent to God, because that's the whole reason Jesus died. Jesus pulled me out of the pit, and with many signs in my life, I witnessed it. Now let this rhyme come to an end, friends.